Hello all and welcome back. I hope you're doing really well and having a fantastic day. Thank you for the love on the most recent video with the 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗦𝗧𝗜𝗏 Epoch NFT sort of tutorial utilizing Hashpack. I am more than happy to answer any of your questions as well in the comments. If you guys are sort of struggling or anything, please drop a message and I will respond. Wanted to say as well, please make sure you're subscribed. 992 subscribers. We are only 8 away now from the 1,000 subscriber mark, which is a massive milestone and I am truly grateful. At the 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be launching a Discord server for you guys to join. Obviously completely free, none of that nonsense with paywalls, where we can all interact on a more frequent basis. Anyway, let's jump into the content for today as there is an awful lot going on. It's a very good day for crypto indeed. One of the first things to note is that the global cryptocurrency market cap has increased nearly 3% today. So a nice little pump. We approached sort of $2 trillion, fell back down beneath. As there's lots of news to cover, I will sort of talk about why that is, but it's very bullish indeed. We can see the Bitcoin dominance as well, still continuing to trade sideways, maybe slightly towards the downside. It's hovering at that 43% level, and I think we're getting ever closer to an altcoin season, which is really good news. We see here on Decrypt, the coin or crypto market cap is back above 2 trillion this morning as Bitcoin and Ethereum begin to recover. Bitcoin briefly climbed back above the $43,000 mark on Tuesday morning. The broader crypto market is showing more signs of recovery, with the market cap of the entire industry now standing at just over $2 trillion. Not only that as well, ETH is up over 15% on the weekly chart, and it's the third best performing cryptocurrency from the top 10 largest assets after Avalanche and Cardano. And as we said before, as Ethereum tends to pump, that is the signal for the altcoins to follow, as we see money rotate back out of Bitcoin and Ethereum into altcoin. So this is showing good signs that we are about to see maybe an altcoin pump. In terms of the market cap of the overall crypto space and why it's increased again, we've got some more big players entering the scene. FTX has invested $100 million in banking app Dave as it forms partnership for crypto payments. So FTX US will serve as the exclusive partner for any crypto offerings offered by Dave. Dave is a publicly traded banking app and has made a strategic partnership with FTX US, the stateside arm of cryptocurrency exchange giant FTX. The company also received a $100 million investment from FTX Ventures, the exchange's $2 billion venture capital fund. So again, we can see this sort of payment integration to cryptocurrency, which is very, very bullish news. Not only that as well, the more prominent news come out of today/yesterday is that Ray Dalio's Bridgewater is investing in crypto funds. So it's the first signal to date the world's largest hedge fund is taking crypto seriously with its own money. So Bridgewater Associates is preparing to back its first crypto fund. The world's largest hedge fund is planning to back an external vehicle, two people told CoinDesk. It has no current intention of directly investing in crypto assets itself, but this is a very bullish sign. It's on the table, nothing's off the table. Cast your minds back to a few years ago if you guys have been around a little while in the crypto space, and you'll know most of these hedge funds and prominent investment bankers all turned around and said that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies were worthless e-tokens that had no inherent value and were going absolutely nowhere. Fast forward 3, 4, 5 years, and most of these hedge funds are putting their money where their mouth is and investing millions and millions and if not billions of dollars into the cryptocurrency space, as well as these big businesses, the FANG companies. Large tech companies over in the US are turning to cryptocurrencies in this Web 3.0 vision. We are truly on the cusp of something different, a sort of revolution effectively in terms of technology and mass adoption for cryptocurrency. It's no longer being shunned as some sort of back alley scam effectively. People are seeing it for what it truly is, and it is very, very good to see, especially if you've been around a little while. But do note, we're still very, very early. We're on the beginning effectively of this revolution. Talking about integrations as well, so Binance app is to integrate PancakeSwap into the Binance DeFi wallet. Now this is a massive move, so if any of you have used PancakeSwap, obviously I released a video on my channel sort of last week talking about how to buy Dovu on the Binance Smart Chain. Obviously PancakeSwap and the BSC or BNB ecosystem last year had a massive explosion in terms of altcoin projects and early sort of funding for those. But Binance integrating the popular decentralized exchange PancakeSwap into its app, this effectively enables the non-custodial Binance DeFi wallet, enabling users to switch between Binance and DeFi. And this again is a massive step forward for merging these two worlds together. So you've got the centralized exchanges, i.e. Binance, Crypto.com, other exchanges like that, and then you've got these auto or AMMs, auto market makers or decentralized exchanges, which currently sit separate or disparate from one another. This integration between them, Binance being I think it is the largest cryptocurrency centralized exchange in the world, integrating directly with PancakeSwap enables you to effectively flip between centralized and decentralized exchanges very rapidly. And again, this just makes it so much easier. I've seen a few comments from you guys saying about how the whole process of transferring funds from centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges and then utilizing them is scary, and I agree it is. It's something that comes with practice and sort of taking the dive to do it. However, integrations like this make it 10 times easier, and then this also means these small market cap gems can get additional exposure very early on into their project life cycles, and they don't have to be listed on major exchanges for people to buy them, which is incredibly important for these projects to thrive and survive. Really bullish news again in the crypto space, which is fantastic. Also talking about PancakeSwap, they have just integrated CoinGecko's BNB Smart Chain token list. So again, for those of you who watched my video on how to use PancakeSwap to buy Dovu, you know that we had to add the contract address manually. We can see now that if you go into PancakeSwap and you hit manage tokens, you can directly import the CoinGecko list, which is nearly 5,000 tokens. Again, a massive step forward in making sure that you are purchasing the correct contract address, and it lowers your chances of getting hit by some sort of scam. So absolutely fantastic to see. Talking about the Hedera ecosystem, again, some mega bullish news in general for the Hedera ecosystem, but AKTIO app is launching soon, and the listing of the AKTIO coin, obviously on Hedera, will be going live, and the team has been shooting a promo video with a celebrity, which is unknown at the moment. The first 100,000 app users will be participating in a €1 million AKTIO giveaway, so make sure you guys are signed up if you want to have early access to that and be entered into that type of competition. So again, these are a kind of exchange-based platform built on top of Hedera. Absolutely massively bullish on this as well, and we just continue to see this Hedera ecosystem thrive. Something as well I wanted to shout out because it's pretty awesome. So over at the AIBC summit, someone has taken a photo of one of the boards, and there's actually a 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 posts. Obviously, I featured Dead Pixels on this channel before. Incredibly bullish and excited to wait for that project to go live. It will be going live on Turtle Moon. That's how it will be accessed in the early phases. The launch dates are still yet to be confirmed. I will cover it on the channel as soon as I learn more information about when the launch will be going live. This is a really cool sort of NFT project, and not only just is it an NFT you can have in your wallet, which looks cool. The team has also said before that they are looking at utility options for those NFTs, so there's an additional perk to owning them, which is really good to see. Talking about Hedera again in more detail, the big four banks have already minted tokens on the Hedera Hashgraph testnet, and ANZ, or Australia, and New Zealand are readying to dip its toes deep into cryptocurrency, unveiling plans to tap into the growing demand for decentralized finance, or DeFi. Speaking at an Australian Blockchain Week panel on the intersection of traditional finance and DeFi, ANZ portfolio lead Nigel Dobson said that the bank is exploring how best to offer DeFi services to its 8.5 million customers. And this is the general trend we're seeing in these markets now. These big banks, who have many retail investments and retail accounts, are looking at ways to bridge the gap between traditional finance, or TradFi, and decentralized finance, or DeFi. And as soon as some integrations happen between these banks, that is going to open the door for these retail investors to easily open accounts. Think of your parents and stuff, you know, they feel very uncomfortable using these decentralized or even centralized exchanges because, you know, they feel like they're a scam. However, if you had these large scale banks, for example, in the UK, Barclays or Lloyds or someone, that enabled you to purchase crypto directly through the apps, I think retail adoption would spike massively as it becomes a lot easier and air quote safer to enter the space, which is again really good for the overall crypto market, and we'll see a lot of the projects that we're invested in pump massively. Talking about Dovu, I've mentioned it a couple of times in the past few minutes. Obviously, I released a video on how to purchase this. I suggest you go check that out on the Binance Smart Chain to avoid fees. If you guys did invest, then you have experienced probably a 15 to 20% price appreciation since I released that video. So some fantastic movement for Dovu, which is great to see. I think this is just going to continue on the year to date anyway. We're up quite healthily, and I will just continue to average into this position as we go forward. It may be worth saying as well, if we do enter an altcoin season, make sure you're taking profits on any of your positions. These markets are incredibly volatile, and there is, no one's gone broke booking a profit, and it is a very true saying. Talking about Dovu and the scale of where it can go, as some of you may be wondering whether it can continue increasing. Obviously, Dovu is in the space of credit contracts and like tokenized carbon and offsetting that. Looking at Tesla, this is an interesting sort of nugget of information that some of you may not be aware about. So back in 2021, there was a headline that Tesla finally made a profit without the help of emission credits. Now, for those of you who don't know, Tesla's business was effectively surviving on trading emissions credits between companies. So Tesla recently has only just sold enough cars and energy products to turn a profit, even without counting the sale of emission credits to other automakers. So effectively, they buy up or sell emission credits to other automakers. And we can see here it accounted for $354 million of profit out of their $1.1 billion, which is around 33%. So 1/3 of their profit in 2021 was through the exchange of emission credits to other automakers. That just goes to show the scale, the sheer scale of how big Dovu can become as that becomes a facilitator for these emission credits and the trading of them and offsetting of carbon. It is a massive industry that is just continuing to expand, especially as more and more governments and countries begin to target carbon neutrality or even negativity for their nations going forward. Really, really, really important area to keep an eye on. Anyway, guys, I hope you sort of enjoyed this video. Absolutely tons going on. Hedera is obviously pumping, and we are getting very, very close to sort of DeFi, DApps and DEXs launching on Hedera, and that will just continue to catapult the ecosystem. Get ready. Hopefully you guys have been investing in the dips whenever you've had the chance to do so, and I think we'll be rewarded quite happily in the near future. Cheers for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.